green shoots from 0 to hero, because that's what I did. 0 to 40,000 ringgit. And no surprises here. This shows you that the crypto market is getting bullish, especially as we approach good news like the Bitcoin ETF, the Bitcoin halving, which results in a new ATH, and also several other bullish news that will be coming. Are you ready for the moon? And one of the more important things that my student, who's also my advisor for Train the Trainer, said that, Sensei, don't teach. You got to transform. You got to tell stories. And now I have a story, right? The story of going from 0 to 1 million. Can you write a book after the cycle is over? But now what I want to do is I want to focus on the community. I want to make them more active. Because again, if we can get an active community now, a lot of our community can become ambassadors and get free tokens. Yes, get tokens for free. Of course, there's a lot of work involved in doing videos and all that, but there's no trading here, okay guys? I hate trading. I just don't like trading and all this. I'd rather make the money sitting down, because that's what Jesse James said, right? The greatest trader of all time. Anyway, so the good thing is, due to this sudden surge in the interest in airdrops and all that, my student from Singapore is coming to KL on the 30th of September. We're going to do some knowledge sharing. I will tell them about my plans for the future, how I'm going to get to that million from literally 0, because it's free, okay? It's free. Again, let me repeat again. 40,000 was generated to 5-minute work, 10 cents, maybe 20 cents maximum for the gas, right? Through tokens that I got for free anyway. So it's free over free over free. And in addition to that, we're also going to be joined by our champion airdrop guy, who is Australian. In fact, truth be told, my group is driven by Australians and also Singaporeans, okay? Because the Singaporeans come from many countries, but they are a wild one, they're a wild bunch, and I have a very active community in Australia. So what we're going to do is we're going to share our knowledge on that day, and in order to get the group, when we do have sessions live on Zoom or whatever, I'm going to give actually a free ticket for someone. This is a one-day class where I actually go through the exact steps that I'm going to do for the next round. This is actually the first step to put that 40,000 and drive it into 1 million. Exact steps, what airdrops I'm going to do, my steps. And I told someone just now that, they basically DM me and say, hey, do I need Ethereum? Of course you need Ethereum. This is not the time to be scared. This is not the time to do some testings. This is real. So I'm going to give a guy who was very active during the session that day. I hope he's still in my group. I hope I can find him. I'm just going to give him a free ticket to see what we do. And hopefully in the future, when people see this, they're going to be more active in the group. Because once we have an active group, guess what? We're just going to fly to the moon, okay? So let's see what happens then. Hopefully by the time of the TTT, my model here will be accepted, or I can refine this model, and hopefully this model of teaching a community and brain-sourcing this community will eventually go and become a mastermind very soon. Good luck, guys, to the moon, because I am going there, and I hope you find your way to the moon too. Cheers. Hello, you alls, and I am ready to go to the moon. So we're going to continue today with my last presentation before I go to train the trainer. And if you remember that when I started, I was kind of unsure. I really was unsure. I then just executed. I then just had a lot of crazy ideas based on my observation. And then it all came true. And now I can build a model, okay? I build a model on crypto investments that's kind of based on very little capital, or for me at least, literally zero capital to go from zero to hero, which is like ₦1,000,000. So hear my story here, and hopefully many more comes out after TTT. Here we are, guys, sunset in Kuala Lumpur. And the best thing, the model that I'm going to propose for Train the Trainer really works. The business model really works. Where in order to conquer this crypto market, what we start is with airdrops, literally free tokens. And I know you don't believe it, but those of you who saw my show saw the flow. It is free, guys. It is free. And from these free tokens, we build a capital. In this example, it's like 40K. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put it either into the Ethereum or the Bitcoin ecosystem. And let me quote some people that you saw on National Achievers Congress. Now, one of the best marketers around is Peng Joon, and what he said, you know, there's a model where done for you, done with you. So for the Ethereum model, which is already mature, I'm proposing automating the process of airdrops and most other things that we do. While for the Bitcoin process, which is still new, I am proposing that we do it together manually because it's still new and I don't think there are automated solutions. This is how we build something literally from nothing, literally from free into millions of dollars. Again, in this case, I'm going to run by a real model with my community where we start without 40,000 ringgit. Typically 40,000 ringgit will result in a gain of about, minimum 400,000. If it's 20 times 800,000, I think we can go 25 times ₦1,000,000 ringgit. Yeah, that's nice, right? From 0 to ₦1,000,000 ringgit. Why do I say it's 0? Those of you who managed to sit down on the show that day saw that what I did was literally the capital came from the airdrop number 2. Okay, I got it for free. What I did then on the airdrop number 2 was I delegated it. How much did this take? How long does it take? Okay, 5 minutes. How much did it cost? Gas cost 5 cents. Okay, 2 wallets is 10 cents. Now, when you take 5 minutes doing something and spend like 10 cents, hey, this is better than all the advertising that you see for all this digital marketing, right? Literally, it's free. But anyway, the model is already done, and that's what we're gonna go with. We start with bonuses that we get for free or for very little capital, and then we scale up easily from there. Now, I think one of the most important lessons that we learn from crypto is this, okay? You cannot really like throw everything out. You cannot really have biases because anything can happen in crypto. You could see I was kind of berating some of my students for not believing me. I was pointing out some of the poor performers who got like 3,000 ringgit for free. Okay, because it is free, sorry. Some of them got 5,000 ringgit for free. The good ones got like 10, 20, 30,000, 40,000 like me. But even the bad ones got something. And the non-believers who did something, which is like 5 minutes and 10 cents, definitely would have gotten something. And this is what I'm most excited about, because you see, on this journey, I already told you guys that I kind of saw this meta on crypto. I was telling you guys I was going into TikTok and all that, getting the community and all that, building the community. I was saying that this social thing where you just sign up, literally with not buying a product, works. And it worked to a T, even better than I thought. So much so that when the coins came into the wallet, I even thought it was a scam. Seriously, because I said this is too easy. But know that I missed something before. It was on an airdrop called Arkham because I didn't believe in it. And you know what? This time, I make sure that I believe in it. So last time, what you can see is that I was doing some community stuff. I was able to get more than 15 people on a live. And this is important because when I do lives now, the fact that I can get more than 15 people, even yesterday, like about 30 people attended, this is important because now a clip from that live can actually be sent to some crypto companies where we can be influencers. Another way, you just have your camera like this, you talk about their product, you promote their product, and boom, 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 money comes along. And I have made 100,000 US dollars before on this, okay, just by developing several videos, buying a GoPro like this, and then having a good mic. Okay, I'm not on my mic now, but this is the way you do it. And the thing is now, what we are doing in our group is actually we are experimenting with many things. We are just starting our trading routine. I already told the guys that, hey, I'm 80% cash. But starting this week, I'm starting deploying some stuff to crypto. And the best of all, when you talk about my capital for crypto, since, you know, it's coming in, a certain amount of it is literally free capital. That is so awesome. So I also told you guys that I was in Langkawi, right, with my friend here who had attended TTT before. In fact, he's one of my students for my IPO classes that managed to buy a car. Okay, and of course, you know, my crypto students, I made only 40,000. The best thing of all is that my students made like 185,000 and 100,000, yes. And now they're really pumped up. Now, when I was in Langkawi to get his ideas on TTT, we did a lot of things. We basically talked about the business model. We also talked about the funnel and all that, and also about the offer. You know, what do the rich guys like? Because at the end of the day, guys, I have two different communities here. I have my overseas communities primarily consisting of Singaporeans and also expatriates, foreign expatriates who have worked in Singapore before, and they have become really a global diaspora. I also have Malaysians, and actually my advisor here for the TTT was saying to me like, hey, Sensei, why are you even looking at Malaysians? Because the ones who can pay are the Singaporeans and all the expatriates, right? Well, I said that. I'm looking at Malaysians because I want to build a big group. Because now the group is able to pay for itself. Again, the cool thing is that I was saying this before, right? Now through sign-ups, I can have an even bigger base. The more people that sign up, the more money that comes into the company. So now the only thing is, do I want to run classes, which he says is very tiring, or do I want to run masterminds? It could happen where I'll be running masterminds at the top here, and at the bottom is just sign up, and I have some free events for that. And what I'm doing now is developing more into the group to get them more active so that I can get tokens from these crypto companies.